Alright, what's up guys? It's the Recycled Banana here, and today I'm gonna do a commentary. And I'm gonna talk about the map you're seeing in my gameplay. It's Rupture, and let's think back to when Salvation came out, the final DLC for Black Ops 3. We had great maps in that DLC. We had Micro, Outlaw, Citadel was alright, wasn't fantastic. But then we had Rupture, and I played a game of it the other day. It's the one you're seeing on the screen, and I just can't understand why they added this map, because it plays so slow. Every time I play it, it's a time limit game, and people just jump into those robots and jump around with it, and I can't understand why they decided to add this map. I mean, I understand it's from World at War, and it was a big map there. I think it was it called Outskirts in that game? I'm not exactly sure, but still, this map just, I can't understand it. So I played a TDM on it, and it's 6v6, so yeah, it's quite slow. And there is 4 robots on this map, and every time there's 2 on my team and 2 on their team in these robots. At least we might be unlucky and there can be 4 enemies in these robots. That means there's 2 normal guys on the map to find. And I just think that is unacceptable. I mean, come on. And as we see on the gameplay right here, I am going in the middle here, and I actually find some people. Because around this middle building, or what I should call it, with the tower, you can stand up there and snipe and stuff. There is a bit of action here, but it's not anything crazy. And I just think, I'm looking for guys here, and I'm not sure, do they have any mechs robots in? No, they are not in them at the moment, but still, I'm just running around. I mean, come on. This middle area is around the size of Combine, and that is one map. But this is just, I can't understand it. I was so mad when I played this game, because it's so slow. And they're up in this tower and sniping, and I'm not sure, yeah, I get one guy. Do I get the other guy? No, I do not. I get an assist. But there's always some asshole up in that tower, and then I'm not sure how. No, they're still not in the robots, and I'm using the Man of War here because a submachine gun on this map, it's not. I mean, it's possible to use some submachine gun, but I just think using an AR is, and I get super quick scope by this guy. Let's look at this. Oh my god. But using an AR on this map, I think, is a lot easier, since it's so open in some areas. In the middle, submachine gun in the middle, it can be done. I just don't think it's that useful. But overall, it is a DLC map. I mean, the DLC doesn't come up as often in Black Ops 3 anymore. I don't know if it's the player count or what it is. But when I think about the DLC maps in Black Ops 3, they are pretty good. I mean, DLC 1 had Skyjacked, great map, Rise, Splash was, I'm not sure about Splash, it's boring sometimes, but can play very well. And then what was the last map? It was Gauntlet. I hated that map in the beginning, but the more I play it, the more I like it. It kind of flows very nice. Nowadays, at least, when people know how to play it and stuff. But then we had DLC 2, there we had Knockout, that's a great fucking map. We had Verge, it was alright, also a map from World at War as Rupture. Then we had, what did we more? We had, what was that called, the lava? Rift. We had Rift, and that was a great map as well. Very fast. Then there was another one, Spire, yeah. It looks like Terminal, but I think it's alright as well. I think we had Splash, and Rise from DLC 1. Those were in Ground War, and when you play them there, it was great. Really fast, and I enjoyed it a lot. DLC 2 had Spire and what was the other one? I forgot. Verge. Those were in Ground War, and those were as well fantastic in Ground War. They are actually pretty good in 6v6 as well, so I can't complain. Then DLC 3, and this is the greatest DLC. I mean, they had Empire. Oh, I love that map. Then we had Berserk. I think that's the greatest DLC map ever created. That's only my opinion, of course, but it's so good. Then what other map? We had Rumble. And Rumble is questionable, because that one is... I don't know, it's kinda fun sometimes, but the open area with the robots and all can be quite campy sometimes. But then we had the last DLC 3 map. What was that? It was... oh, I think I'm gonna have to look this up. I don't know, I can't...
Rolling Thunder.
What was it called? Descent? What's that one called? Here we go. Cryogen, yes. Oh, that map was also great. I mean, Berserk, Cryogen, Empire from this DLC. Those maps were fantastic. And then DLC 4, I already mentioned it. We had Outlaw. I think it's a very good map. It's a top 5 map in the game. At least from the DLC maps. And Citadel, I mean, that map should have been in Ground War, definitely, but it wasn't. But sometimes, I mean, when I play TDM on it, it's quite slow, not every time, but still. Then we had Micro, and I loved it in the beginning, but now I'm not sure about that one. It's just weird. Playing on a table, a picnic table with all that food, watermelons, coffee and all. I'm not sure. It plays alright. But Rupture, I mean, this one was in Ground War, but it was so late in the game's life cycle that I only played it in Ground War a couple of times since DLC lobbies started to die out, like completely in Ground War. But I think I played it a couple of times, and it was still really slow, and I just can't play this map, especially now when there's no DLC lobbies in Ground War. But I think that's all I wanted to say about this map. It's just yeah, hope it never gets remade again. That's all I'm going to say. And we have a couple of minutes left of the gameplay, so I am going to leave you to enjoy this fantastic Rupture gameplay. And I'm out, guys. See you next time.
Threat down. Ruin down. That battery's dead.
They're ahead. Maintain your momentum.
Outrider KIA. Liquidated.
Lightning strike on standby.
Requesting
UAV
language.
inbound. Alright, don't hold back. Maniac 3-2, strike failure.
It can be fixed. Copy.
Friendly HCXD deployed. Friendly raising your AO. Our reputation is our best deterrent. Excellent work.
There's no substitute for the thrill of the kill.
Infantry down.